Last week, we planted a whole heap of tomatoes out in my garden, and one of our summer flavours that we absolutely love are pestos. There's nothing like creating them, and of course, pestos and tomatoes are sensational, but you can't create pestos without basil. And if you've been down to your local garden centre recently, you'll notice in checking out the Renaissance range that selecting basil isn't quite as easy as it used to be. The varieties I've planted this year included the lime basil, which has a very distinct lime flavour with a soft sweet basil undertone. It's a more compact growing plant than sweet basil with smaller leaves, but add them to a salad with a white vinegar and extra virgin olive oil dressing and it's absolutely delicious. There's also a lemon basil, which has a genuine lemon flavour. And I can tell you that when added to a fish dish, particularly a white flesh fish, served with a garden fresh salad, it's amazing. The range includes a ginger basil. Now this is absolutely fantastic in Asian style cooking, but the one that I'm looking forward to tasting the most, particularly with squid and crab dishes, is this one here. It's a licorice basil, and guess what? It's got a really strong anise flavour, making a unique addition to any dish, particularly curries, like the incredible Thai green chicken curry. If you're a little disappointed with basil being an annual plant, I've got some good news. There is a perennial form of it. This is it. It's a really hardy growing plant. It's a lot stronger than the normal basil, and I can tell you now, if you use this in smaller quantities, it's going to add beautiful flavours to soups. It's particularly good with tomato soup. If you're wondering how to get the best growth results from basil, I can tell you they love a good soil. This is brilliant, but it's not the secret to the best crop results. A quick read of the label will tell you what the growers use and recommend. Now, the growers recommend you use these products, and I've got to tell you, I've been raving about this one for years. Sea Sol is absolutely brilliant in reducing transplant shock, and if you really want to get great results, you apply it not only when you actually transplant it, but also later as the plants start to grow. And if you mix it with power feed, which is actually a fertiliser, you end up with outstanding growth results. Soaking seedlings in a bucket of sea sol or watering in freshly planted herbs like these reduces transplant shock. It activates soil microbes and stimulates new root development. Now, it's important to remember that sea sol is not a fertiliser. It's a soil tonic, and it's going to get the best growth out of your plants because the soil's going to be nice and healthy. If you really want to get good growth, you need to use a fertiliser, and that's where power feed really comes into its own. Mix the two together and you get amazing results.